Should you rent instead of sell your house? And what to consider before you make that decision. Hi, everyone. David Hittle here with United Real Estate Louisville. Maybe you've got your house listed and you aren't receiving the offers you want, or maybe you're just wondering if renting out your home instead of selling might make more sense right now. Today, I want to walk you through what most people do not consider about becoming a landlord, what the true costs are, and whether that option might actually work for you here in Louisville or Jefferson County. The rise of the accidental landlord. There is a trend that many realtors are calling the rise of the accidental landlord. These are homeowners who originally tried to sell, but because of slow sales or offers that don't match expectations, are now considering renting instead. According to a Redfin article, one of the first questions to ask is, does your house really have potential to earn stable rental income? If not, renting could cost you more in headaches than you actually benefit. Here are some key questions to ask yourself before you decide to rent. Will the rent cover the real costs? Not just the mortgage, but insurance, taxes, HOA, or maintenance fees. If your expenses exceed rental income, you could be operating at a loss. Redfin suggests comparing what similar rentals in your area charge and factoring in these hidden costs. Are you ready to manage a rental property? Things from tenant management to maintenance and repairs, possible vacancies, times when there's no one paying rent, legal and landlord tenant regulations. Is your house attractive to buyers? Is the neighborhood attractive? Is the condition of the home attractive? Does it have features that are attractive? Proximity to schools, public transit, or other work matters. If renters are hard to find or your house needs substantial work to be rent ready, those costs can eat into your potential returns. But what about the costs and risks of renting versus selling? Did you think about higher insurance costs and the type of insurance needed for landlords versus homeowner policies? Property management fees if you don't want to handle everything yourself. That's often about 10% of rental income. Vacancy periods. Between tenants, you may have to cover the mortgage, the utilities, etc., without any rental income. Maintenance and unexpected repairs, which tend to be more frequent when a home is occupied by renters who may not treat it the same as you would. On the flip side, selling has its own costs as well. Agent commissions, closing costs, staging costs, repairs to put the home on the market. Bank rate warns to compare those costs with what you might lose or gain by renting. So, how to decide what's best for you? Well, write out your financials. What could your monthly rent realistically be in your neighborhood? Then subtract all those costs: the mortgage, the insurance, the upkeep, the management, the vacancy. Think long term. Are you planning to come back to this home someday? Do you have enough cash reserves for landlord emergencies? Consider your emotional tolerance. Some people don't mind dealing with tenant issues. Others prefer to move on clearly. Talk to your real estate agent. Sometimes adjusting price, improving presentation, or making strategic repairs can get an offer rather than having to shift to renting. So here's what I want you to remember. Renting instead of selling can be smart, but only if you go into it with your eyes wide open. Don't let slow sales alone drive you to rent your home. Make sure the income works. You understand the responsibilities, and the home is ready. If you'd like, I can run the numbers on renting versus selling your home here in Jefferson County, what your rent might get you, what expenses to expect, and whether it stacks up better than just letting go. I am David Hittle with United Real Estate Louisville. Your house is an asset, and you deserve to make the choice that works best for your financial picture.